The first section we have to go over is the Batman section. You can see here to the left, some Spawn along the bottom. This has some more of my most recent pieces. And we have Poison Ivy from Sideshow. Almost all these are going to be from Sideshow Collectibles. The newest statue that I got in is Penguin. This is the most recent one right here. Next to him is the Joker. And panning down, we have Batman Who Laughs. Next to Batman, of course, and Harley Quinn. And down below, we have a little Spawn section with issue 1 and 2. 2 is one of my favorite covers, so that made it in here as well. That's all the Batman stuff. Then we'll move over to the Spider-Man section. We have Spider-Man 2099. This is one of my favorite statues. And right next to him is Iron Spider. This is the suit Tony Stark made Peter Parker in the comic books. Statue is huge, about 27 inches tall. Moving down from there, we have Venom. This is an older Venom, but I like it quite a bit still. Next to Spider-Man with Carnage on the side. It's a great Carnage statue. Having the 3 of these characters all together, I think looks pretty good. Down below this, we have Amazing Spider-Man issue 300. This is the first appearance of Venom, along with some Venom and Spider-Man bust, as well as Spider-Man #1 by Todd McFarlane. So that wraps up the Spider-Man section for now. And over here in the corner, we have a little Hellboy shelf. It's a statue from Sideshow Collectibles, a Hellboy figure box and a bust. And below that, we have the Thanos section, one of my favorite characters. We have the Gauntlet from Marvel Legends, the Thanos figure from Hot Toys, and an original comic book page by artist Corey Smith. He was kind enough to gift this to me. It's from a Thanos Legacy book, one of the most prized possessions in my collection. Down below, various cards and comic books I won't get into. Panning across this way is my desk. Next we have the Sentinel from Hasbro HasLabs. This one's not a statue, but more of an action figure, but turned out great. Then we have the Scarlet Witch. We have Magneto. All of these statues are 1/4 scale. And here we have the Phoenix, Jean Grey. Coming back up top here, we'll go over to Deadpool. This one has a really cool base, and then I added a bunch of 1/4 scale Deadpool accessories from the NECA figure, like these guns and knife, sword, just so it looks like more weapons are bursting up out of here. Below that is Nightcrawler. Really great statue, very cool. And down below him is Sabretooth. Coming back up top is Gambit. Very dynamic statue, very cool. Looks like he's leaping in air. Of course, if you have Gambit, right next to him is Rogue. They did this great effect where she looks like she's flying in the air. You can kind of see all around. She's only suspended by that hand contact point. Below her, just because I love Sabretooth, we have yet another Sabretooth statue. This is in his older style costume. Here we have the Silver Surfer alongside Frankie Ray Nova. It's a great piece, great accessory piece along with it. Right below that, we have Storm. Below Storm, we have Daredevil. Okay, for my absolute favorite piece in the entire collection, We have Thanos on throne from Sideshow. It's an absolutely beautiful statue, gigantic. Try and give you some sense of scale on this thing, so you can see how big these actually are. See, the back of the chair is equally detailed. It's a really exceptional piece. Right below Thanos, we have Iron Man. This one has a great light up feature. As you can see, all the lights on his body glow. Explosion glows beneath his feet. Really cool one. Down below Iron Man, we have Skeletor. I don't have any other He-Man stuff. I just thought that this statue was so cool looking, and I got it early on in my collecting. It's a really cool, dynamic piece. Try and move back so you can get the whole thing in frame. Down below Thor, we have Captain America. Another great dynamic one. We have the alien from Aliens. Caught a glimpse of him before, but here's Doctor Strange. Another really dynamic piece. Lots of motion and energy to it. I think it looks great. All right, so this one will have reflection, so I can't do much here, but all right, we have Angela. Below that, we have Wonder Woman. Moving along, I have a commemorative ticket to a wrestling show that I went to alongside Big Daddy from the BioShock game. He's a really cool figure. Here we have Dr. Doom. I don't know if I can even get this whole thing in frame. Statue is massive, I think about 36 inches tall. Sitting next to the Vault Edition of Spawn. If you're a Spawn fan, I really recommend that. It's a great book. And down below here, one of my favorite shelves is a collection of things my wife and daughter have got me over the years. It varies Valentine's Day and birthdays and all that stuff. It's an amazing little figure my wife made by hand. Love having all this together here. Have a little Iron Man shelf, life-size Marvel Legends helmet, Kotobukiya statue, plastic one there. One of my favorite little things here, another thing my wife got me. Little I love you 3000 note with Iron Man in a jar. Here we have Alien and Predator. These are Hot Toys. And below that we have Captain Marvel. Very cool statue. Very cool flying pose. Okay, now moving on to the Wolverine section, where we start off big with issue 181, first full appearance of Wolverine in a 7.0, alongside the Sideshow statue mimicking the cover. This little section here is one of my favorite little parts of the collection. Big Wolverine fan, so keeping on that trend. We've got another shelf here with giant size X-Men #1. This is the second full appearance of Wolverine. First appearance of Nightcrawler, Storm, and Cyclops. With two more variations of Wolverine here, him in the brown suit and him in his Samurai Ronin gear. And then down below, we have Wolverine #1 alongside the classic yellow and blue statue. This is a Tool poster, my favorite band, autographed by all the band members. So you can see the autographs here. And coming back around, we have the Galactus section, this big poster. Pull it all the way back so you can see the whole thing. And then finishing off with yet another Tool poster. This was the first concert I ever took my daughter to, so that one holds a special place. And that's it, the full 360 on the current state of my collection. Have a few more statues coming in before the end of the year, but no big changes for a while. So here we are.